Hey guys, Ghostwar38 here, and welcome fans and Phantom fans. Tonight I'm going to be giving you guys another Phantom Generations review. This is issue 2, or chapter 2, Pirate Blood, written by Tom Defalco and art by Don Hudson. This is the story of the second Phantom, the son of Christopher Standish, the first Phantom, and Christina Walker, the baby that was kidnapped in the first issue. He has all grown up and has taken on his father's mantle. I'll show you guys some of the interior artwork and while talking to you about the book. He, of course, recognizes, how could you possibly be the same man that helped my father? He meets with a Spanish family. He meets with a Spanish nobleman who the man he works for, the man's daughter was kidnapped by a group of pirates after she basically gypped out on her own merit wedding because the suitor her father decided for her was a little too old for her liking, so she basically bailed out. And he talks to him here. He first says, I doubt you are the same man that helped my father. But he's like, okay, I have the Phantom. The young kid is thinking to himself, okay, I kind of had to anticipate this, but yet he also has a point. So he shows him an item that was given to his father when he helped the man in charge. And recognizing that, it said, I do not know how you managed to retain your youth, but I cannot doubt the proof with my own eyes. Forgive me for doubting you. I don't blame you for being suspicious. Now tell me why you have come all the way to Bengala to find me. I'm here on behalf of the King of Spain and a noble family held in high regard in his court. It seems his family has a daughter who recently came into a marriageable age. To his credit, her father arranged a most advantageous match with a noble of considerable wealth and stature. She learned her would-be bridegroom was significantly older. The insubordinate young woman spurned the wedding. Her father naturally and quite rightly insisted that she abide his wishes. And she's like, nope. She boarded a ship and left. But the ship was kidnapped. Was taken under by pirates. He said, so what, you guys can't take the ransom? He's like, no, we can do it, but we don't trust the pirates. To keep up the end of the bargain. The girl he rescues her name is Marbella Colon, the granddaughter of Christopher Columbus. And upon the second Phantom hearing about this, because his grandfather, Christopher Standish's father, worked as a cabin boy for Christopher Columbus when he was young, so he has a bit of a personal investment in wanting to save this girl. Along the way, he meets across a tribe. He comes across a tribe. They want to take him captive. And also they know of him as the Phantom. He says, I am the Phantom of the Deep Woods, and my words are for Nabantu alone. So they take him to see him. A dozen tribes have gathered under him for a time of war, because they are going after the pirates because they killed the tribe's children and took their women captive. So the tribe has a personal stake against the pirates as well. And the tribe's leader is like, you want to get out, you'll have to fight my men for it. If you wish to leave to capture the pirate devils and free your woman, you must prove your worth in the arena of death. So the Phantom has to fight 3 of their tribe's strongest warriors. He easily bests them. And as a result of their fight, he becomes a friend of their tribe. He's like, now stop this war with the pirates. I can't do that. They have taken our children they have slaughtered our children and stole our women. But what of the woman I'm here to rescue? He said, for the sake of our friendship, I will delay the attack for 3 nights, and then I hope you save her because we will attack. And the Phantom monologues, basically thinking how he's going to get there and what he's going to do to go there. He makes note, it says out loud, he had yet to take a wife in little hopes of finding one in the next few hours. The legend of the ghost who walks would come to a sudden stop if he died during this mission. There's a line here that tells him that he is the second Phantom. There's an exchange that went on between him and the tribal leader that says something about, references the second Phantom. He's basically thinking, okay, what am I going to do first? Get the girl, or help the pirates, or warn them that the attack is coming. He's like, no, Marbella's more important. I'm going to go save her. So he infiltrates the fortress the pirates have set up, and he peeks in through a window and sees Marbella, as he describes as the most beautiful woman Kit had ever seen. She sat straight and proud, a fine example of the noble born. This is Khan, the pirate. He's basically kidnapped. Says basically he wants to marry her. He's like, have you considered my proposal? He's like, of course I have. And said, I'd rather kill myself than be married to you. He's like, as you wish. It wouldn't be the first time I've been made a widower for the wedding. And then basically Kit gets knocked out, taken captive. Khan basically makes a mockery of him, and for the next 2 nights, he is beaten by the Khan and his men. He finds out he's been out for 2 nights because Marbella is able to talk to him through his cell. And he can't get to her yet, but he's basically saying, I'm going to rescue you, we're going to get out of here, you're not going to die, you have the word of the Phantom. For the next several hours, Kit and Marbella conversed in hushed whispers. As he continued to work free of his bonds, she spoke of her hopes and dreams. He described the deep woods and the skull cave he called home. Knowing the night was fast approaching, he finally manages to work himself free. The jungle drums sound as the tribesmen attack. He finds her. He gets her out of her cell or room or whatever. It's not really explained that well. He comes across a pirate that tried to stop him from getting to her, or afterwards. The Khan will have my head if you escape. So he defeats the pirate. He takes the sword. What is it, Marbella? What's happening out there? Or no, she asks that. I was like, what is it? She asks. What's happening out there? The attack has begun. The pirates could soon be heard shouting and cursing as they raced to defend their fortress and fire their cannons. With Marbella behind them, the Phantom dashed down the stairs. And of course, Khan says, you were right. They're coming, but we are going to kill all of them. They'll be slaughtered. He's like, you should have left. The tribesmen will reroute and take you where your fortress is the weakest, and they will burn this place to the ground. He's like, okay, but you're not going to leave alive either. So they basically have a sword fight. Khan tries to kill the Phantom. But he is unsuccessful. But he does have the Phantom's gun. I've been meaning to thank you for this lovely gift. I've always wanted one of these German-made beauties. A loud crack suddenly filled the air, and Killer Khan sank to his knees. Marbella stood behind him, the remains of a shattered wine jug in her hand. What are you waiting for? She said to him. I thought we were in a hurry. And he picked up his gun, and she held her own, and she got her own gun, or sword. You may need more help, she said. And to which the Phantom replies, your poor fiancé has no idea what's in store for him. And then to which she replies, I assume you mean my father's fiancé, because he certainly isn't mine. She said, her eyes flashing with mischief. I intend to choose my own husband. The Phantom smiled as he led her outside, and pirates are running around like crazy. They escape. He hops down first. He uses a rope made out of vines that he basically made to scale the wall. He uses the same thing going down. She jumps down. He catches her. They meet up with one of the not bandits, but the 3 tribesmen that he had to fight. He said, "Hold." A dozen armed warriors soon surrounded him. "I am the Phantom," he said without any hint of fear, "a friend of Nabantu and all the warriors he assembled." "Aye, you must spare him," said one of them. "He is not one of these pirate devils. I am in your debt, and I am in yours. My sons and their sons shall hear of the day I fought the ghost who walks, and knew his mercy. Go in peace, your horse awaits you." With a protective arm around Marbella, the Phantom led her away from the screams of dying men and into the jungle. And that's basically how this ends there. The story of the second Phantom, from what I understand, because I talked to a couple people who are a little bit more knowledgeable in the Phantom than I am. He does end up marrying Marbella later on at some point. I don't know when. I'd have to look around for a date and time frame. They do end up having a son as well. I don't know if they have more kids, or I know for obviously there is one, a son, who grows up to become the third Phantom. I think that might be what the third issue is about next. So I look forward to seeing that. But anyway, that's about it there. So I hope you guys liked this little review of the Phantom Generations. Comment below. Have you read the series? What did you think of it? Do you have a favorite Phantom? Let me know. And also do all those normal YouTube things. Click that bell and be sure to turn your settings on to all. Notifications on to all. And be sure to say subscribe and stay up to date on more content like this and more reviews of this series. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Take care. Have a good night. And peace.